Hello and welcome back, my dear students. How are you doing today? I am Anushka, your teacher, and in the last video we learnt about how to create a document using a word processing program, which was Microsoft Word. Today we will be moving ahead with the same document and the same word processing program, that is Microsoft Word, but now we will have a very fun session. We will learn about how to insert graphics, how to insert videos, images in a document and create something fun, right? So we will create a document and we will, which I have it here in the, it's the same document for the coronavirus thing, but now we will make it more appealing by adding pictures and clip arts, right? So along with the text we can insert pictures and clip arts in the document, and inserting pictures makes the document look more presentable, legible and easy to understand. You tell me that reading a book with lots of pictures and images is far more nice and appealing to the eyes than reading a book with simple text only, which is why we use Microsoft Word for inserting graphics into our documents to make it more eye appealing, right, and presentable. So let's see how will we insert pictures from the file. We'll click on the location in the document, we'll go to the insert tab and then click on picture, right? So these are the things that we do. Now we will learn about how to we wrap the text around an image. So wrapping text means adjusting the text around the objects or graphics or images accordingly. Word provides many options to wrap the text around a graphic. Let's see what are those options available. So Word provides us so many options to wrap, that is simply to arrange our image with respect to our text. So in line with text option, it will not wrap the text around the graphic. Square, it will wrap around the graphic regardless of its shape. Tight, it tracks around the outside edge of the graphic. Now we'll see how that goes. And we'll move ahead with learning about moving an image and inserting clip art. So let's quickly move to our document, which is here, right? Now I want to add an image to it. So what will I do? And I want to add it here. Okay, so I'll go to the insert options and then I have two options. I can click on picture, and as you can see it has opened my documents. I can click on an image and with wherever the location is, and then I can simply open that, but I want to insert a clip art of COVID, right? So what will I do? I'll simply click on clip art and type COVID here, and you will see that we have some interesting free images available to us which we can enter and insert in our document. Alright, now I'll close this up. And as you can see, we have added a coronavirus clip art onto our document. So now I want to wrap my text around this. So first and foremost thing is to reduce the size of this clip art. I then would like to crop this up. Okay, so now, and I would like to change the alignment of the image. Now I will click on the image and right click upon it, and I will find the options for wrapping text around it. Now you can see that we have options such as in line with text, square, tight, through, top and bottom, behind text. As you can see, behind text, the image has gone behind the text and it's not able to be seen, and in front of text. So the best formatting remains square, and I'll click on that, and as you can see the document looks like this now, right? Now I'll get it to the justified. So this is how our document will look with the image tightly wrapped around our text. So that is about the wrapping text feature. Now if I want to move my image to here, I have simply moved my image to here at this side. So how you move? You click upon the image and then you will see this pointer, and then you can drag it and drop it. So if I drag it here, I've just simply gotten my image to the left of the document, right? So that's how it's done. Now we learnt about moving an image and inserting clip art as well. Moving ahead in the text, we will see how do we apply text effects. By the way, children, do not forget to read these steps, because in your examinations you will be asked to how to add clip art into the document, let's say. Then you will be supposed to write all these steps, because you should know how do you add a clip art in your document. Now writing stepwise would be far more easier for you, because if you know how it's done in the document, you will be very easily able to write it in the steps, right? For example, if you know how to insert a clip art, you go to the insert tab, you click on clip art, you then type which clip art you're searching for, and then once you selected it, you just enter it, right? So these are the steps only that you want to read. So click on the location where you want to add clip art, click on insert tab, select on the clip art button, and when the clip art task pane, so this area is called as task pane. So when this task pane opens up, you type a keyword for a phrase. So for example, we entered the keyword of COVID here, so this is our keyword, okay? Then click on the down arrow of results and click on the collection of clip arts. You can click on the checkbox if you want to insert the content from your Microsoft Office website. Click on the go, and now once we click on go, we have selected our clip art. So that's about it. And as you can see, there's still more steps for you to follow up and read, and that will make you able to insert a clip art. Now we will see about adding word art. So I'll simply undo all my doings in this document, and as you can see, it's back to where we started it from. Okay, I will go and make it a center appearance. Okay, moving ahead, I want to insert a clip art. I will want to insert a clip art here. I want to write something. So there is the option of word art. Insert. Now we go to the word art, and I want to, let's say, type something in green. I want to type coronavirus. Coronavirus is devastating. Now that I've typed it, I want to, let's say, reduce the size. Okay, I've reduced my size, and I can move it ahead like that. So children, we learned about adding clip arts and formatting our text and adding word arts as well. Now we will learn about how to add bullets. So if I select my text, and let's say I create new lines here, and if I go and end up inserting bullets here, which will be provided in the options here in the paragraph tab. Now you can see that my text or my paragraph looks more appropriate, more neat by just adding by bullets. But if I want to add numbers, I can simply click here, or I can also change the bullets to look something different like this, or maybe have some checks, circles. So that is how we add up bullets and make our document more point wise and step wise, right? So that's one thing. Now that we've learnt it, I want to tell you something about drop cap. So drop cap is another interesting feature as well. First we'll make a paragraph look like it was before, now that it's there. So what drop cap is, you must have seen newspapers whereby the first letter of the paragraph, the beginning of the article, it's always big, huge. So how do we do that? So that is called a drop cap. How will we do that? We'll go to the insert tab and select the paragraph that we're wanting to insert a drop cap into, and we'll click on drop cap. Now I can select dropped, or I can select in margin, but I will select the dropped one, but also I want to change my drop caps option. So I can go it here, drop cap options, and I can select my lines to drop by 2, or I can change my font to look something like this. As you can see, the document looks more appealing now. It's more readable, it's more legible. So that's how we insert a drop cap. So for example, this line in the whole paragraph is the most important one. You know that there are no vaccines available which are made by scientists to prevent or cure these diseases. So this is something that I would like to highlight. How will I do that? I'll simply select the text, and in the paragraph ribbon I will edit and add borders to it. So I can add all borders or right border. So if I add outside borders, you can see that my text is now inside a rectangle. But if I would like to highlight it further, I can change the font size font color as well, or I can change my square to look something like this, rectangle to look something like this. So as you can see, this is how we add a border to a paragraph, a line, to make it more bold, to make it look more appealing, and we want to ensure that this is clearly visible, right? So friends, after adding your border, your project has been completed, right? We have learnt about all the important things in a Microsoft Word. In the previous chapter, we learned how to add the text, delete it, format it, and in this chapter we learned about adding graphics to our document to make it look more presentable, right? The other features that are, how do we save the document and how do we print it? So we'll go to the File tab, and upon clicking on it, we'll enter Save As, and as you can see, I can simply type the name and then save my document. Or if I would like to print my document, I'll go to the File and enter on Print. Now you will see that there's a print preview available to me as well. This is what my document will look like when it's printed, right children? So with that, I think we are all done with Microsoft Word, and if you find any troubles, just let me know in the comments below. And additionally, I would like to give you a project here. You should all learn these shortcut keys and also write them in a document and send us in the WhatsApp, right children? I want you all to submit this very soon in your WhatsApp groups. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.